Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today I want to talk about Vivek Ramaswamy, and I want to talk about an opportunity he has to point us toward hope. So I am incredibly excited about Vivek Ramaswamy. I think he's just, he is so, it's so exciting to have the idea. So, David Plotz, he's a political commentator, and he recently perfectly described America's perception of President Joseph Biden. He said that America's perception of Joseph Biden is doddering, lacking energy, kind of incoherent, and not very visible. And I think that perfectly summarizes America's perception of Joseph Biden. And I don't think it really matters if the perception is right or wrong. And the reason why is it's politics. Image is everything, right? Like image really, people are like, oh, well, what's image matter? It matters in politics. If you don't understand that, you should definitely understand that at this point. The image is everything in politics, right? And so I do think a lot of people feel very hopeless right now because I do think that is an incredibly accurate description of President Joseph Biden. Is David Plotz's description of America's perception of Joseph Biden is doddering, lacking energy, kind of incoherent, and not very visible, right? It's just it says it all, and it is why I am so excited for Vivek Ramaswamy. He is the exact opposite of that. Sharp as a whip, right? Sharp as a blade. He is extremely smart, right? And then tons of energy. Like he literally played tennis at like a professional level at one point, right? Completely coherent, right? Able to finish sentences and paragraphs easily, right? And not really missing like frequently, right? And then last, visible. He is everywhere, right? He is working really hard. So I'm incredibly excited about the possibility of having an American president who's super sharp, super coherent, tons of energy, and very visible. Like we see him working, right? And it's really incredible. So Vivek has an opportunity, and I think that opportunity is to point to Americans to hope. And we have one of the strongest examples of hope I have ever seen in my entire lifetime, and that is the Ukrainian people. The Ukrainian people are set upon by the greatest human villain today, and that is Vladimir Putin, right? And Vladimir Putin has savagely dealt violence to them every single day since February of 2022. So we are coming up on that's 10 months, and we're in the 9th month now. We have had 19 months of violence against the Ukrainian people from the Russian leader Vladimir Putin, and he has just put them under incredible strain, zero of which was deserved. And what's really astounding is the Ukrainian people have emerged as the greatest human heroes we have ever seen, right? And what they're doing right now that should inspire hope to everyone is they are running a nuclear power plant in wartime, right? And I think it's like the most incredible insult to the Russian leader Vladimir Putin. While Vladimir Putin was so they're saying, hey, look at this. This is a nuclear power plant. You are bombing us, and we are successfully running it and using it to gain power. You couldn't run a nuclear power plant in peacetime, right? And so the Ukrainian people are insulting President Vladimir Putin to his face, right? Saying, you couldn't do in peacetime what we're doing in wartime, and you can bring the thunder to us. Nothing will stop our heroism, our productivity, our science, our awesome human nature. And they are setting a new level, and they are showing the future of energy for all humanity is nuclear, right? Nuclear is the best energy source ever created because it can produce energy during wartime. Green energy, wind turbines, can't produce energy when there isn't a strong wind, right? Like, nuclear power can produce energy reliably in a war zone, right? Solar power, solar panels are stopped by a light rain, right? Like, we now know the future of energy is nuclear. And we know that because of the Ukrainian people. They are saying this is, bar none, the best energy source ever. And they're proving it. They are proving it every single day with powerful, productive production of energy in wartime. And laughing in monster human President Vladimir Putin's face with the most brutal insult that has ever been delivered. They're saying, we can succeed in wartime at something you utterly failed at in peacetime. Our scientists are better. Our humans, like, they are saying our scientists are better, right? Our laborers are better. This is what human heroism looks like. And the Ukrainian people have set a new level of courage, science, and awesomeness. And Vivek needs to go there, aid them, and promise the U.S.'s support unlimited until the human monster, evil person, Vladimir Putin, is defeated. Every single word of that is my humble opinion. What's important is when I get to hear your humble opinion. Vivek, please highlight this hope for humanity. Every single word of that is my humble opinion. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know in the comments below. Please consider liking and subscribing, and have a wonderful millennium.